Has anyone ever made you feel welcome, at ease, and completely clean as soon as you walked into their home? It looks like some people spend hours every day cleaning and organizing their homes, but their homes always look clean, fresh, and friendly. But what do they do? The truth is that adults who keep their homes clean all the time don't need to go on deep cleaning sprees. Instead, they do easy things every day that keep their spaces neat with little work on their part. This video will show you 6 things that adults who keep their homes clean do every day. There aren't any hard or complicated routines or tasks here, just small conscious habits that make a big difference over time. The best part? Once you start doing these things every day, it will feel easy and normal to keep your home clean and welcoming. Let's keep going because I have one easy habit that will quickly make your home feel more organized and peaceful without adding more work to your day. And believe me, this is something that most people miss. Before we start, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell so you don't miss any new videos. Type a comment if you like this, if you like it. If you don't, type 0 to help me make better videos in the future. Let's start with the first habit right away. One of the easiest and most effective ways to keep your home clean doesn't involve mopping the floors or dusting the shelves. Instead, it's about doing little things all day long. One simple tip that seniors who always keep their homes clean follow. They never leave a room without something. Allow yourself to imagine that you're in the living room, sipping tea and reading a magazine. When you're done, you don't leave the paper or cup on the side table when you leave the room. Instead, you take them with you. You can put the cup in the sink before going to the kitchen. You can put the magazine back where it belongs before you go to bed. It seems easy, and it is, but doing this keeps things from getting cluttered, so mess never has a chance to take over. Things are always moving because of this habit, so things find their way back to where they belong without much work. Take Alice as an example. She is 72 years old, and her house is always clean. People ask her how she keeps everything so clean, and she laughs and says, "I just put things away as I go." And that's the real secret. She fixes small messes as they happen, instead of waiting until the end of the day to pick up piles of things that are all over the place. This method is especially good for adults because it cuts down on the need for long, tiring cleaning sessions. Doing small things throughout the day saves hours of cleaning up, which makes keeping your home clean feel natural and easy. Seniors whose homes are always clean know that taking care of small chores right away keeps things from getting messy later on. The 2-minute rule is one of the most useful habits they pick up. They do things right away if they can be done in 2 minutes or less. Picture this. When you get home, you don't hang your coat on the rack like you normally do. Instead, you throw it over a chair. It looks safe, right? But then you leave your shoes by the door, the mail starts to pile up on the desk, and some dishes start to pile up in the sink. Before you know it, the mess gets worse, and the thought of cleaning up is too much. How these little things are done makes a difference between people whose homes are always clean and those whose homes are always a mess. People who keep their homes clean deal with them right away. It only takes 10 seconds to hang up a coat. It only takes a minute to throw away mail that you don't need. It doesn't take long to clean the sink in the bathroom after cleaning your teeth. These small actions keep the house clean without needing a lot of work. Take Frank, a 75-year-old man who never lets his stuff get piled up. When people ask him how he keeps his house so clean, he just shrugs and says, "I don't let things sit." He rinses dishes right away if they need to be washed. As soon as he sees dust on a surface, he wipes it off. Because of this habit, Frank never has to set aside a lot of time to do a deep clean. It just happens without him having to do much. The great thing about the 2-minute rule is that it takes away the stress of unfinished business, which makes home care feel light and continuous. People who keep their homes spotless don't let small messes stay in the back of their minds as a steady worry. Instead, they clean them up right away. This habit not only keeps the house clean, but it also makes people feel in charge, calm, and in order. Send me a message with the number 2 below if this is something you already do or want to start. Your participation helps me keep making content for you that is helpful and inspiring. People whose homes are always clean don't wake up to a mess. The simple habit they have instead makes a big difference in how their home looks and feels. They do a quick restart before bed. Now think about how much better your mornings are when you wake up in a clean kitchen, a living room that isn't strewn with stuff, and a nice place to start the day. That's like waking up to a sink full of dirty dishes, papers all over the place, and yesterday's mess that needs to be cleaned up. One of these situations makes you feel calm and energized, while the other makes you feel down before the day even starts. To avoid this, seniors who always keep their homes clean take just a few minutes every night to put things back in order. It's not about deep cleaning, it's about doing small things on purpose that get things ready for the next day. This could mean cleaning the counters, lining up the couch cushions, putting away loose items, or making sure the sink is clean. These easy jobs, which only take 10 to 15 minutes, make a big difference in how the house feels in the morning. Take Linda, a 68-year-old woman who does this every night and swears by it. She quickly cleans up her house as she walks around it before going to bed. She fluffs the pillows, makes sure the kitchen is clean, and looks around the room one last time. Because of this habit, everything is already set up when she wakes up. This makes her feel calm and in charge right from the start of the day. It's not about being perfect, it's about making things easier for yourself in the future. This small restart at night becomes a gift you give yourself every day, making sure you don't have to deal with a mess in the morning. People over 65 who live in clean homes know that not every corner has to be perfect all the time. But they make sure that the areas they use the most are clean and welcoming first. Instead of thinking about making every little thing perfect, they focus on areas that get a lot of use. This makes the whole house feel more organized without having to be cleaned all the time. What is the first thing that you notice when you walk into a house for the first time? Not likely the inside of a closet or a guest bedroom. These are the parts of the room that really make a difference. The kitchen tables, the living room, and the main walkways. When these areas are clean and organized, the whole house feels clean, even if there is some small clutter in other places. That's why people who always clean up their homes don't worry about getting everything just right. Instead, they concentrate on a few important areas that help them stay prepared. Often, these include the kitchen countertops. A clean kitchen makes making meals easier and stops clutter from spreading. The entryway, a clean space, makes you feel calm and in control right away. And the living room, since this is where you relax and hang out with friends, keeping it clear of clutter makes the whole house feel more put together. Say you look at Barbara, a 74-year-old woman whose house is always clean. "I don't clean everything, I just keep the main areas in order." She laughs when asked what her trick is. She wipes down the counters in the kitchen and living room every morning and makes sure there is nothing piled up in the major hallways. She doesn't spend time cleaning every room or organizing every drawer. She just makes sure the main areas look good, which is what matters. Because it gives you a sense of order right away. This habit works. Keeping busy areas clean makes the whole house feel well kept, even if there's an unmade bed in another room or laundry that needs to be folded. This simple change in perspective makes maintaining the house much easier to handle and greatly lowers the stress that comes with cleaning. Post the number 4 below to let me know if this is a habit you already have or want to start. Your participation helps me keep giving you useful information. People who clean their homes often don't wait for the weekend to do a big cleaning job. They instead do daily care, which are small tasks that keep the house from getting too big or too messy. This method makes cleaning up seem easy and keeps them from having to deal with piles of mess or clutter. They clean up after themselves every day instead of letting things get worse, which is an important part of this habit. Clean surfaces after meals, fold clothes as soon as they come out of the dryer, and sweep the floor every day for just a few minutes. These small changes add up to big changes over time. Jane, a 68-year-old woman, is a great example of how doing simple tasks every day can change how organized your home is. She doesn't save all of her cleaning tasks for one day. Instead, she takes a few minutes every night to clean up the areas that get used the most. She clears the table, straightens the couch cushions, and quickly sweeps the floors. These small daily actions keep things from getting cluttered, so you don't have to spend the whole weekend serious cleaning. This routine of ongoing care keeps the house clean and organized without having to be cleaned all the time. If seniors take a little time every day to take care of their place, they can keep their home in great shape. This habit not only makes daily life easier, but it also gives them a sense of control over their surroundings, without making cleaning the house feel like a hard or tiring job. No one person should be responsible for keeping their house clean and in order. Most of the time, everyone who lives in a clean house shares daily chores. This makes yard work much easier and faster. After all, keeping a place organized takes more than just one person's hard work. It takes everyone working together. Getting other people involved in the cleaning process, like a partner, children, or even friends who come over often, helps divide up the work and makes it easier for everyone. Like, if everyone does a few small things every day, the house stays clean and no one has to spend hours cleaning up. It makes a big difference when people do little things like put their dishes in the dishwasher, fold their own clothes, or clean up their own places at the end of the day. Take George, who is 75 years old and lives with his wife and grown children. The family does a small amount of cleaning every night. They clean up the main parts of the house, put things away, and make sure everything is in order for 10 minutes. This habit not only keeps their house clean, but it also brings them closer together, making the space nicer and friendlier for everyone. When everyone helps keep the house up, it's not just about splitting up jobs. It's about making the house a place where everyone feels proud to be a part of. For this method, organizing becomes a normal habit that everyone shares, so cleaning doesn't feel like a hard job. Leave a comment with the number 6 below if this is something you already do or want to start. Your participation helps me keep making content that pushes and inspires you. There isn't a secret way to keep your house clean all the time. All you need are a few simple habits that you can do every day. Seniors can enjoy a home that is clean, quiet, and welcoming without having to spend hours cleaning, by making small changes to their habits that work well. It's almost effortless to clean when you do things like putting things back where they belong, taking care of small jobs right away, or emptying the house every night before bed. They not only help keep things from getting out of hand, but they also make the space feel peaceful and give you a sense of well-being. In the end, keeping your home clean isn't about being perfect. It's about making a place where you can relax and enjoy being with the things that make you happy. If you already do some of these things, or plan to start, please let us know in the comments. Let me know which of these tips you're going to use and how they will make your daily life better. Your involvement encourages me to keep giving you useful information that will make your life better. Write a message about what you learned and how you're going to use these ideas in your daily life. We care a lot about what you think. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if it was helpful to you. Your help is very important to us, so we can keep making useful and interesting content for you. We'll see you next time.